Hey YouTube, it's Anna. Today we've got a collection update. And this means it's a captain's log collection update. And usually that involves me complaining about my plants. But I'm really happy with my plants right now, so there won't be any complaints, I hope. Let's get started. These are two of the Dendrobiums from my new orchids video. I repotted this one. I know I probably shouldn't have, but I just love repotting plants. What can I say? And then this one I left alone. Here is my beautiful Marmodia. So you can see the flowers are dying on this side, but there's still a few in bloom at the end there. And this spike is doing really well, plumping up, getting ready to bloom. Back here, we've got some Callia types. That's the project plant, not really doing much, but that's cool. This guy over here, this is my Talumnia, which my cat attacked and ripped off the new leaf and most of the roots, but it's actually doing really well. Check it out. There's a new leaf growing. That thingy in there is a new leaf. The Encyclia is also growing a new pseudobulb. See that on the side there? This guy lost almost all of its leaves, which was a huge bummer, and it's because I didn't water it for a week. I went away and I just didn't think like I should have somebody come over and water this guy, so most of its leaves fell off. That was sad. But it's fine. It's, it's growing a new pseudobulb. It's gonna be okay. I'm hopeful. It didn't die. And then there's my Sherry Baby, blech, whatever. We've got some other new plants. This is one of the plants that Isis sent me, and it is doing well. It's got this new leaf on the side here, and it's actually branching out, and it's growing some roots. So these are the two Australian Dendrobiums that I got from Sunset Valley Orchid, and you can see that the one on the right is just tiny and has not really grown at all. But the one on the left, this is a totally new pseudobulb. It grew in like a month and a half. I don't even understand it. It's just so healthy and vigorous. They were the same price. One is just much bigger than the other. And one has grown and the other has not. No idea. Well, over here, we've got these three Callia type orchids. This is the one that bloomed for me already. It's got a new pseudobulb right there, but it's only got the one. Of course, it's still early. Who knows what's gonna happen in the spring and the summer. And then this guy, this is the one who's really been giving me trouble. I repotted it in lava rock. It's not really doing much. It's sort of sulking. It's got these new growths that it's had forever and just won't grow them at all. It just does not want to grow them. And then under here, there's a new growth that just won't grow either, and I think it actually got hit in the repotting process, so it might have aborted. I don't really know what to do with this guy. I'm just gonna kind of leave it alone and let it do its thing. And then over here, this is an SLC that I got again from Sunset Valley Orchids, and it's got a lot of new growth. It has this one pseudobulb here growing. Can you see that? And then it has one over here too growing. Here's the low light area. This has an northeastern facing window. So I've got my lithops over there. Here's a little bit of a jade plant that a coworker gave me, a cutting. Here's a Christmas cactus that my friend gave me a cutting of, and there's another one over here. Same friend, same plant. It had a whole bunch of buds that fell off, but now it's got some new buds. So it might still bloom for me, but if not, that's fine. And this is where all my phals are. So I've run out of room. There's the two Neos. I decided to move them over here because I think I read, or maybe it was a video I saw that Astrid made about how they prefer Eastern light. So I wanted to see if that was actually true or not. I used to have them in southern exposure, and they do actually seem to be liking Eastern light a lot. They're doing really well. So here are the phals. There's two in bloom, and I'll show them to you. This is a no ID. I think it's from Trader Joe's. It's beautiful. I think it's gorgeous. I love the spotting, I love the color, I love that it's gotten kind of greenish since I started caring for it. And I love this crazy fiery lip over here. I just think it's a beautiful plant, beautiful flowers. And here's my second phal that's in bloom. It's very small, the flowers are pretty tiny. I really think this is a gorgeous one. It's got this really deep purple magenta lip with spotting and yellow inside. I don't know if you can really see that, but it's really got a gorgeous color. Next window. Here we have another jade plant. Here's my catasetums that are now coming out of dormancy. All of these have new growths on them, and I'm just waiting till they grow some roots, until they get a little bit bigger before I water them. Then in there's two of the Dendrobiums, the new ones that I got. I repotted them too. Again, maybe I shouldn't have, but whatever. And here's another Dendrobium. This one is Spectabile, and this was given to me by Isis, traded. It's also doing very well. It has this new growth that is getting bigger, and it has another one growing on the side. There's a new growth on the side. There's actually two. Next window, the Laelia is doing really well. I finally staked it, and its roots are just like going crazy. It's got this new growth on the side, which is awesome. The sheath is puffy, but I don't actually think there's anything in it, which is fine. No big deal, but it is nice and puffy. It's a good sign. It's a vigorous grower. And then here I have a Dendrobium that I got from Trader Joe's last year that was covered in blooms, but I got it to rebloom. It's a nobile type, and it's beautiful. I really hate how it smells, but it smells like hyacinth. I think hyacinth smells just revolting. But it's just got such a beautiful lip. Look at this. First of all, it's fuzzy, and it has this like incredible burgundy color all the way on the inside, and this yellow flush, and then beautiful pink. It's a really pretty flower. I really do like it. This is my mounted orchid, my super eyes, my Dendrobium super eyes. It's doing really well. All of these are new growths. I mean, it really is like, I love this mount, thank you, Anna. That's what it says to me. There's a teeny tiny little cactus that I have not watered at all this whole winter. And here's my Dendrobium cruentum, still doing well, still growing strong. Don't worry, it won't flop over this time. And it's got this third bud that will hopefully open soon. Up there is where I keep my monster Oncidium that hasn't bloomed for me, that has the orange blooms that I'm less than excited about. I water it kind of like every 2 weeks when the pseudobulbs get really shriveled, because it's so annoying to take down. It's actually up in a, you can see, skylight. Thank you, brain. So it's not really that easy to grab a hold of, and I don't even think it really likes it up there, but it's too big to put anywhere else, so tough crap. Those were basically all of my orchids. Still, they're all doing very well, mostly. They're all houseplants, some succulents, a cactus. This is one of my favorite houseplants. I think it's beautiful. I love it. It's got these like super skinny leaves that are like snaky. That's a succulent that I should probably repot. That's one I did repot and it hasn't really done much. Here's a new cactus that I bought this weekend. I don't know what type it is, but it is fuzzy and healthy. This was attacked by my cats, as you can see. And here's two other new plants that I got this weekend. This bonsai is dying. And here's some narcissus bulbs that are also on their way out. This is the clevia that my friend Kristen gave me, and it's doing fine. Here's some more succulents. My husband is obsessed with succulents. And then over here we've got a couple of other little things. My two plumerias that survived, the other two died. They rotted in the basement. It's got some new growth on the tips. Let's see if I can get it to focus. So I didn't water it, but I brought it upstairs into the warmth. All right, that's my ridiculously long collection update. Thanks for watching. Happy growing.